So it's finally here. Possibly the most anticipated movie of the entire year this side of Lincoln. The Hobbit is now in theaters! I got my chance to see it just a couple of days ago, and, well, I liked it. Okay, I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I'm finding myself a little biased because the critic side of me wants to be objective and judge the film on its own merit, but the other side of me is just like, it's Middle Earth, it's great and amazing, and I believe there's nothing that can change how refreshing it is to be back in that universe again. It's almost like we never left. It's so beautiful. So let's get into it, and I promise I'll try to contain myself. The film follows Bilbo and a baker dozen of dwarves led by Thor, and Gandalf on a journey to reclaim their home. On the way, you meet up with some familiar faces from Lord of the Rings, such as Elrond and Galadriel. The dwarves are an interesting bunch. You don't really get to know them individually, except from a couple few. They're much better as like a unit. Kind of like when one starts to fall, the other 12 tend to pick them up. And I like that. People are taking this as a negative. I disagree. Did you get to know everyone's name in 300? No. Did you get to ever know everyone's backstory in Inglourious Bastards? No. And those movies were shit compared to this one. Honestly, I truly do love this movie. It's beautiful, exciting, fun, and rich in a way that movies today just aren't. This is probably the fanboy in my brain coming out, but I find myself struggling to be critical of this film. I feel emotionally invested in its story, the world, and its characters. Yes, there are people that will hate the first third of the movie because it's all dialogue, and yes, the pacing can be a little off at times, and that 48 frames per second was really weird for a bit. But with that, I hate to say it, but this movie isn't perfect. But gosh golly, it's fantastic. So I give it 4.5 Grey Wizards out of 5. Stay tuned for my next review.
You'll have a tale or two to tell when you come back.
Can you promise that I will come back?
No. And if you do, you will not be the same.
My name is Bilbo Baggins.
Bagginses. What is a Baggins's precious?